Jesus told a story. A father has two sons. The younger one asks for his inheritance before his father dies. It's a deeply offensive request in that culture. It's basically saying, I'd rather have your money than you. And the father gives it. The son leaves, spends everything, ends up in misery. And when he comes to his senses, he decides to go home. Not as a son, as a servant. He rehearses his speech of repentance on the road. But what happens next is the most beautiful picture of God that Jesus ever painted. The father sees him from a distance and runs. A father in that culture does not run, it's beneath his dignity. But this one runs because love has no dignity to protect when a child is coming home. Maybe tonight you are that child who walked away, who thinks they've gone too far, who no longer feels worthy to be called a son or daughter. He is already running toward you. After you listen, go to the comments and write, I'm coming home. That's all you need to say. I took what was mine and I walked away, thinking I'd find somewhere better out there. But everything the world promised never lasted, and I ended up on my knees in my own mess. So I decided to go back, even without deserving it, even if it meant coming home as a servant. The father runs when the child returns. Before I even finish my speech of repentance, the father runs when the child returns. His open arms erase the years of distance. I didn't come back as a child, but he receives me as one. The father runs and holds me close. Oh, the robe, the sandals, the ring upon my finger. I wasn't asking for much just to survive, but grace does not calculate the way I calculate. It gives so much more than we dare to hope for. So I decided to go back, oh, even without deserving it, even if it meant coming home as a servant. The father runs when the child returns. Before I even finish my speech of repentance, the father runs, oh, when the child returns. His open arms erase the years of distance. Oh, I didn't come back as a child, oh, but he receives me as one. The father runs and holds me close. If tonight you are far away, oh, if you think the distance is too great, oh, if you carry a shame so heavy you can't bring yourself to look toward home, lift your eyes. The father is already on his feet. He has already seen your silhouette from far away, and he is running. The father runs. The father runs. returns. Before I even finish my speech of repentance, the Father runs. Oh, when the child returns, oh, His open arms erase the years of distance. I didn't come back as a child, but He receives me as one. The Father runs and holds me close.
If this music brought peace to your heart, know that you can come back here anytime. Because every day there is new music to start your day in the presence of God. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. Now let's keep worshiping together.
Our society is terrified of aging. It hides the wrinkles, it covers the gray hair. It puts the elderly away in homes, so it doesn't have to look at what we're all becoming. But the Bible speaks about aging very differently. Gray hair is a crown of glory, obtained in the way of righteousness. It says, honor the face of the elderly. It says, they will still bear fruit in old age. They will stay fresh and green. Aging with God is not declining. It is deepening, it is not losing. It is distilling. Everything that was not essential falls away. And what remains is wisdom, faith, love. The things that only years with God can produce. If you are advancing in age tonight, and sometimes struggle to see the beauty in that journey, this song is for you. After you listen, go to the comments and write how many years you have been walking with God. You will be a source of encouragement to younger people who need to see that staying faithful is worth it. The years have drawn their lines across my face. Each one a season I have walked with you. My hands aren't quite as quick as once they were, but they know better now, the path of prayer. What the world calls a decline, God calls a deepening. Aging with God is a graceful thing. He does not leave me when my strength grows smaller. Aging with God all the way to the end. His faithfulness has been the same since the first day. I have no fear of what still lies before me, because the one who walked with me this far will never stop. I no longer fear the things I've been through. Those trials taught me what no book ever could. The faith that held me through the storms already past tells me it will hold me through the ones still coming. What the world calls a decline, God calls a deepening. Aging with God is a graceful thing. He does not leave me when my strength grows smaller. Aging with God all the way to the end. His faithfulness has been the same since the first day. I have no fear of what still lies before me, because the one who walked with me this far will never stop. Caleb at 85 was asking for a mountain. Sarah laughed and then held a baby in her arms. Moses at 120 still had bright eyes. Age does not limit what God can do, so I don't look backward with regret. I look forward with hope. The best pages of my story with God may still be waiting to be written. Aging with death, aging with God is a graceful thing. He does not leave me when my strength grows smaller. Aging with God all the way to the end. His faithfulness has been the same since the first day. I have no fear of what still lies before me, because the one who walked with me this far will never stop. Have you ever stared at your bank account with the bills spread out in front of you and just couldn't see how it was going to work? Have you ever felt ashamed to open your refrigerator because it was almost empty? Have you ever gone to bed at night not knowing how you were gonna feed your children tomorrow? Financial crisis is one of the most humbling trials, because it touches your dignity. And often we don't talk about it in church, we're too ashamed. But God has never been ashamed of those who are in need. Elijah under the juniper tree, the widow of Zarephath, the 5,000, he has always provided, and he is that same God tonight. This song is for you who are going through a financial crisis. After you listen, go to the comments and write, I trust God for my provision. It's an act of faith, and God honors faith even when the circumstances say otherwise. The bills keep piling up across the table. My account has nothing left to give. I searched for answers everywhere I could think of, and I ended up right here before your throne. You fed thousands with so very little. What I have in my hands, you can multiply. God provides when I have nothing left. His faithfulness does not depend on my bank account. God provides even in the desert places. He makes water flow where there's only sand. I don't know how, but I know that you will move. God provides when I have nothing left. The widow had a handful of flour remaining, but she obeyed and the jar was never empty. I hold on to that story tonight, and I choose to believe you'll do the same for me. You fed thousands with so very little. What I have in my hands, you can multiply. God provides when I have nothing left. His faithfulness does not depend lay down my anxiety, I lay down my wounded pride. I stretch my empty hands toward you. It's all I have tonight. But empty hands stretched out to God are already a prayer, and God answers empty hands with His that never run dry. Times when I have nothing left, His faithfulness does not depend on my bank account. God provides even in the desert places. He makes water flow where is only sand. I don't know how, but I know that you will move. God provides when I have nothing left. There is a wound that very few people talk about openly. The wound that comes from inside the church. From a pastor who abused the trust placed in him. From leaders who judged when they should have loved. From a community that abandoned you when you needed them the most. From words spoken in God's name that destroyed instead of built. If you carry that wound tonight, I need to tell you something very important. What was done to you was not God. It was imperfect people who failed. And God grieves with every person who was wounded in the very place they should have found refuge. He is not asking you to go back to where you were hurt. He is asking you to come back to Him. To not confuse the people with God. To not let human failure drive you away from the divine love that never fails. The church is the body of Christ, but it is made up of people who are still in process, who fail, who make mistakes, who sometimes cause harm. But God never fails, never makes mistakes, never causes harm. After you listen, go to the comments and write, I forgive those who hurt me in the church. It is one of the most courageous acts of faith there is. I walked away from church with a broken heart. Not because of the world, but because of those who said they loved me. The words I heard in the name of God did more damage than anything the world had ever done. But I learned to separate the people from my God. Their failure doesn't define who He really is. When the church hurt me, God healed me. What His servants broke His hands, put back together. When the church hurt me, God healed me. I don't confuse the people with the God who never fails. It cost me to come back, but I don't regret it. When the church hurt me, God healed me. The church is the body, but it's made of humans who are still in process, who fail, who get it wrong. And sometimes they cause harm, whether they mean to or not. But God is perfect, where we are all imperfect. But I learned to separate the people from my God. Their failure doesn't define who He really is. Oh, when the church hurt me, oh, God healed me. What He forgive those who fail, not to justify them, but to be free. I choose not to let their mistake steal the most important relationship of my life. And I choose to return, not to the institution, but to the arms of the Father, who will never fail me the way some of his children did. Oh, when the church hurt me, when the church hurt me, God healed me. Oh, what his servants broke his hands, put back together. When the church hurt me, oh, God healed me. I don't confuse the people with the God who never fails. It cost me to come back, but I don't regret it. Hurt me. When the church hurt me, God healed me. Oh.
Worship when everything is going well is easy. When the blessing is visible, when the prayer was answered exactly the way you asked, when your health is good and the bills are paid, the worship comes naturally, it costs you nothing. But the worship that breaks chains, the worship that confuses the enemy, the worship that moves mountains is the worship that comes from the valley. It is Paul and Silas singing in prison at midnight, with their feet in the stocks and their backs covered in wounds. They weren't singing because they felt good. They were singing because they knew whom they had believed. And at midnight there was an earthquake. The door swung open, the chains fell off. What looked like the worst moment of their lives became the stage for the miracle. This song is an invitation to worship even when it hurts. After you listen, go to the comments and write, I worship God in spite of everything. And in one word, tell us which valley you're worshiping from tonight. I don't understand everything I'm going through. The road is dark and I can't see the way out, but something inside me decides to stand up anyway and offer what I really don't feel like giving. It's not what I feel that leads me tonight. It's what I know about you that keeps me going. I worship God, even from the valley, even while the tears are streaming down my face. I worship God, even when I don't understand, because you are worthy in every single season. My worship doesn't wait until things get better. I worship God from the bottom of my valley. Paul and Silas sang inside their chains, and the prison doors flew open on their own. I hold on to their example tonight, and I choose to do the same inside my prison. It's not what I feel that leads me tonight. It's what I know about you that keeps me going. I worship God, even from the valley, even while the tears are streaming down my face. I worship God, even when I don't understand, because you are worthy in every single season. My worship doesn't wait until things get better. my silence. You are God inside my valley, and this valley will end, but you will remain. And when I'm standing on the mountain, I'll remember I praise you from below. I worship God even from the valley, even while the tears are streaming down my face. I worship God even when I don't understand, because you are worthy in every single season. My worship doesn't wait until things get better. I worship God from the bottom of my valley.
If this music brought peace to your heart, know that you can come back here anytime. Because every day there is new music to start your day in the presence of God. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. Now let's keep worshiping together.
I am thinking about them tonight, those young people who grew up in the church and at some point took a different road. Those children you raised in faith, who seem to have set it aside. Those teenagers lost in a world that offers them 1,000 false identities. I'm not here to condemn them tonight, I'm here to pray for them, because I remember my own searching, my own questions, my own doubts, and how God found me when I had nearly stopped looking for Him. He hadn't moved, I was the one who had walked away, and when I came back He was there, like the father of the prodigal son who ran, who didn't wait, who ran. If you have a son or a daughter, or a grandchild who has walked away, this song is your prayer for them tonight. After you listen, go to the comments and write the first name of that young person you carry in your heart. We will intercede together for every name that appears here. I see them searching in their eyes for something that the world keeps promising but never delivers. They try on 1,000 identities, 1,000 places to belong, but something deep inside keeps searching still. That emptiness they're trying to fill in 1,000 ways is the space that God reserved for Himself from the beginning. Lost children that God is still pursuing. The Father sees them from a distance and He runs. Lost children that God is still pursuing. They are not lost to the one who knows them. I pray for them tonight with everything I have. Lost children that God is still pursuing. The prodigal son walked away with his inheritance and spent it all on pleasures with no tomorrow. But when he came to himself in his misery, he remembered the face of his father. pursuing. Lord, intercept them on their road. Speak to them in their own language. Find them right where they are. The way you found Paul on his way to Damascus. The way you found the woman at the well. Find them wherever they are wandering and bring them safely home. Lost children that God is still pursuing. The Father sees them from a distance and He runs. Lost children that God is still pursuing. They are not lost to the one who knows them. I pray for them tonight with everything I have. Lost children that God is still pursuing. There are wounds that nobody sees. They don't show up on an x-ray. There's no bandage for them. They are the wounds you've carried since childhood that somehow still hurt today. A word spoken at the wrong moment, an abandonment that was never explained, a shame that has been buried for years. I want you to know that God does not ignore these wounds. He is the only one who can heal what nobody else even knows is still hurting. The song is an invitation to stop hiding and to let Him reach that place you've kept locked away for so long. If it touched an old wound in you, go to the comments and write just this: today I let go. 2 words, but what they mean only you and God know. And if you can't even write that yet, I need prayer. We are here, nobody will judge you. We will simply pray. We pray, we'll simply pray. I carry marks that time has not erased, words that cut me deeper than the skin. I smiled for years so nobody would see, but God looked right into what I tried to hide. I don't need to keep hiding anymore. Before you I am free to be exactly who I am. What nobody else can see, what I have never shown to anyone. Come down to the bottom, Lord, where my oldest pain is still living. Heal what nobody else can see. Only you know where it really hurts. Do what only you can do. Heal me from the inside, Lord. Today I open what has been locked away. I don't have the strength to keep carrying this. I surrender what brings me shame, what I thought I would never be able to release. I don't need to keep hiding anymore. Before you I am free to be exactly who I am. Heal what nobody else can see, what I have never shown to anyone. Come down to the bottom, Lord, where my oldest pain is still living. Heal what you still love me, and you still choose me. That is what heals me, knowing I am loved exactly as I am, without having to change anything first. Heal what nobody else can see, what I have never shown to anyone. Come down to the bottom, Lord, where my oldest pain is still living. Heal what nobody else can see, only you know where it really hurts. Do what only you can do. Heal me from the inside, There is a danger in faith that nobody sees coming. It's not violent doubt, it's not open rebellion. It's a slow and quiet drifting off to sleep. You keep going to church, you keep reading your Bible, you keep doing the things that need to be done. But something has been cooling down inside. The urgency is gone, the hunger is gone, the tears during worship are gone, and you can't even remember the last time God truly spoke to you in a way that broke through. In the book of Revelation, there is a church in Laodicea. It was rich, it had everything, and God said to it, "You are lukewarm, neither cold nor hot." And then he added something that breaks my heart. I stand at the door and knock. He was knocking on the door of his own people. This song is that knock on the door. After you listen, go to the comments and write, "Lord, wake up my heart," and let that prayer be the beginning of something new. Go through the motions without feeling the words. I sing all the songs, but my heart isn't in them. Something fell asleep inside me without my noticing, and I can't remember anymore when it happened, but I still recognize your voice still knocking. You haven't given up on my sleeping heart. Wake up my heart and revive me again. Breathe on these embers that the years have cooled. Wake up my heart and revive me again. We want to desire you like we did at the start. The lukewarm crept in without us realizing. Wake up my heart and revive me again. Oh, the great revivals throughout all of history have always begun with a small group weeping, with people who had a hunger for something more than religion that had lost its presence. But I
without us realizing. Wake up my heart and revive me again. There are things you didn't lose by accident. They were taken from you, a childhood stolen by abuse, a reputation stolen by lies, years stolen by illness or addiction, a relationship stolen by betrayal, a dream stolen by someone who had no right to extinguish it. And somewhere in your heart you told yourself, what is gone forever. But God says something completely different. He says, I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. It's not a promise to erase the past, it's a promise to redeem the past, to take what was stolen and make something out of it that the thief could never have imagined. Job lost, everything in a single day. His children, his wealth, his health, his dignity. And God restored double everything he had, because the end of the story always belongs to God. This song is for you who lost something you never should have lost. After you listen, go to the comments and write, Lord, restore what was stolen from me. Lay your loss before him. He is the God who restores. There are things I didn't lose through carelessness. They were taken without me being able to stop it. Years that slipped away like wind between my fingers. Dreams put out before they ever had the chance to burn. But I hold on to a promise I cannot forget. I will restore the years the locust has devoured. He restores everything that was stolen, what the enemy thought he had taken permanently. He restores and multiplies beyond the loss what I
into a testimony that no one will be able to argue with. Where the thief came to bring destruction, God is gonna grow a garden, and that garden will be more beautiful than anything that existed before. He restores everything that was stolen, what the enemy thought he had taken permanently. He restores and multiplies beyond the loss. What I lost, he turns into something greater. Nothing is lost forever when God is in it. He restores everything that was stolen from me. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, just thinking about your children, not for any specific reason, just that restlessness in your chest that won't let you sleep, that feeling that the world out there is too big, and your arms are too short? Every father, every mother, there comes a day when you realize you can't do this alone, that the love you have for them is enormous, but it's not enough to protect everything. And it's exactly in that place of insufficiency that the most honest prayer of your life is born. This song is that prayer. Let it come from your heart right now. And after it ends, go to the comments and write your child's first name, just the name, no explanation needed. God already knows, but when you write that name, you are making an act of faith. You are saying, I release them into God's hands, and everyone who passes by and reads that name, will live their life in prayer too. Imagine what happens when hundreds of people are praying over the same name. Go ahead, write it. Let's pray together. I want you. What my eyes can't reach, Lord, yours always can. Cover every choice they're gonna make. Be the father I can never be alone, Lord. In the friendships and the roads they choose to walk, in the moments with your blood where my eyes can't reach. Lord, yours always can. Cover love, cover my children with your blood. Where my eyes can't reach. Lord, yours always can. Cover every choice, cover every choice they're gonna make. Be the father I can never be alone, Lord.
If this music brought peace to your heart, know that you can come back here anytime. Because every day there is new music to start your day in the presence of God. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. Now let's keep worshiping together.
There are things you do that nobody ever notices. Those nights you get up to pray for someone, those silent sacrifices nobody knows about, those tears you cry in your car after a hard day before you walk back in the house with a smile. Have faithfulness in the small things when nobody is watching. That service you give without expecting anything. The world rewards what can be seen, what shines, what makes noise, what gets lives. But God operates on a completely different system. He sees in secret, and what you do in secret, He rewards openly. Hagar was rejected in the desert with a dying son. Nobody saw her, nobody helped her, and she received a visit from an angel. And she gave God a name no one had ever used before. You are the God who sees me. Tonight receive that for yourself. God sees you. God sees you. After you listen, go to the comments and write. He sees me, even when nobody else does. I do things that nobody notices or thanks me for. I carry things that nobody knows I'm carrying. I pray in secret with no audience at all. I serve in silence with no applause from anyone. But there is a gaze that never turns away, a gaze that catches what everyone else misses. God sees what nobody else ever sees. My tears at night and early morning. Nobody else ever sees. My
noise. He sees the child who cries without a sound. He sees the mother praying on her knees at 3 a.m. He sees and he never forgets what you do in secret. He knows before you even do it. And one day he will say to you, well done, my good and faithful one. God sees what nobody else ever sees. My tears at night, in the early morning. God sees what nobody else ever sees. My silent sacrifice, my hidden faithfulness. Nothing I do for him is ever invisible. God sees what nobody else ever sees. There is something strange about human love. The more people truly know us, the more afraid we are that they'll stop loving us. Because we know what's on the inside, the thoughts we would never dare to say out loud. They're not always noble motivations. The fears we hide behind the surface, the moments of weakness we never confess to anyone. And we think to ourselves, if people really knew me, maybe they wouldn't love me quite so much. But God knows you completely, fully, without any filter. He knows your thoughts before you think them. He knows your ending from the very beginning. He knows you better than you know yourself. And in spite of all of that, because of all of that, He loves you. Not in spite of who you really are, knowing exactly who you really are. That kind of love has no parallel on this earth. After you listen, go to the comments and write, you know me and you love me still. Say it like a confession, because it is true. You know my thoughts before I ever formed them. You know the fears I dare not show to anyone. You've seen my worst moments in the secret, and you are still here with me tonight. It's not some polished version of me that you love. It's me, completely me right now. You know me and you love me still, not the version that I show the world. You know me and you love me still. You see it all and you choose to stay. That love is beyond anything I understand. You know me and you love me still. You called Abraham your friend. You told Moses, I know you by name. To Mary at the tomb you spoke her name, and with one word you changed everything. It's not some polished version of me that you love. It's me, completely me right now. You know me and you love me still, not the version that I show the world. You know me and you love me still.
as information, but as affection, like a father calling out his child. And in the name that you speak over me, there is all the tenderness in the world. I am known, I am loved by you forever. You know me, you love me still. Not other than I show the world. You know me and you love me still. You see it all and you choose to stay. That love is beyond anything I understand. You know me and you love me still. There are things you do that nobody ever notices. Those nights you get up to pray for someone. Those silent sacrifices nobody knows about. Those tears you cry in your car after a hard day, before you walk back in the house with a smile. That faithfulness in the small things when nobody is watching. That service you give without expecting any thanks. The world rewards what can be seen, what shines, what makes noise, what gets likes. But God operates on a completely different system. He sees in secret, and what you do in secret, He rewards openly. Hagar was rejected in the desert with her dying son. Nobody saw her, nobody helped her, and she received a visit from an angel. And she gave God a name no one had ever used before. You are the God who sees me. Tonight, I want you to receive that for yourself. God sees you. After you listen, go to the comments and write, God sees me. Even when nobody else does. God sees me. So thanks me for. I carry things that nobody knows I'm carrying. I pray in secret with no audience at all. I serve in silence with no applause from anyone.
Shame may be the most destructive emotion there is. It doesn't say, you did something wrong. It says, you're something wrong. There is an enormous difference. Guilt says, I made a mistake. Shame says, I am a mistake. And so many of us have been carrying that voice for years. From something done in the past, from something suffered that we believe we deserved, from a look received at 10 years old that defined how we saw ourselves for the 30 years that followed. I want to tell you tonight what God says about shame. He says, those who look to Him are radiant, and their faces are never covered with shame. He says, you will no longer be ashamed. He says, I redeem what shame has stolen. The cross didn't only forgive your sins, it destroyed the shame that accompanied them. This song is for you who are still carrying that voice. After you listen, go to the comments and write, shame does not have the final word over me. Say it even if you don't completely believe it yet. I carried that voice inside me for so long, the one that said I'd never be enough, that kept replaying everything I wished I could erase, and define me by my very worst moments. But another voice rose up and spoke much louder, the one that says I am redeemed and I am loved. Shame does not have the final word. It is not the one that gets to define who I am. Shame does not have the final word. The cross has spoken and its verdict stands forever. I am loved, redeemed, a brand new creation. Shame does not have the final word over me. The woman caught in the act stood waiting for the condemnation that the crowd was shouting. And Jesus wrote in the dirt words no one recorded, then said, neither do I condemn you. But another voice rose up and spoke much louder, the one that says I am redeemed and I am loved. Shame does not have the final word. It is not the one that gets to define who I am. Shame does not have the final word. The cross has spoken and its verdict stands forever. I am loved, redeemed, a brand new creation. Shame does not have the final word over me. I don't have to hide behind my accomplishments. I don't have to justify myself through my performance. I am loved before I've done a single thing. And that love does not depend on what I do. Shame lies, God tells the truth. And the truth is that I am His child, chosen, loved, redeemed forever. Shame does not have the final over me.
Do you know what the hardest kind of tired is? It's not the tired your body feels. It's the tired you feel when you wake up in the morning and you're already heavy before you've even done anything. It's the tired of pretending you're okay, of continuing to be strong for everyone around you, of smiling in the pictures while something inside is crying out for help. If that's where you are today, I need you to listen to this song all the way through. Not as entertainment, as a prayer, because God doesn't want to fix you on the outside. He wants to get into the parts you've never shown anyone. Let him in. And after this song is, go to the comments and write what you need God to remake it, Lord, from the inside. Take every broken piece and make something set me free. What was shattered, remake it, Lord, in you. Yeah. I'm not the same as who first came to you. Your grace kept working what I couldn't do. Every scar became a story worth telling of a God who never gives up on what is his. I don't have to pretend